Hello, it's me. Hi, I'm a little late, sorry. For some reason, I was fully ready and prepared to start stream at my normal time. I started like 5 minutes late because when I restarted my computer like I normally do before stream, my heckin' Steam didn't want to open. And because Steam didn't want to open, VTuber Studio didn't want to open. And I can't do a stream without, you know, my model. I mean, I could use my PNG, but I don't want to do that. Hello, Raccoon. Welcome, welcome. So I got a bit of a weird week ahead of me. Starting with this weekend, we're probably going to end stream about, like, maybe half an hour earlier than I normally would. Because I want to leave myself a bit of time to, like, what am I saying again? Oh yeah, like have lunch and like do what I need to on the weekends. And then come back in the afternoon and stream again. Reason being, there's a new wave of Hololive English debuting and I kind of want to do a watch along. Like, here's the thing. I'm going to be watching them anyway. Why not get a little bit of content out of it? In all seriousness, like, I know I'm normally, like, not exactly known for reaction content besides Nintendo Directs, but I just want to try it out, you know? I want to try doing this because, like, I'm gonna be watching anyway. Oh, well. Why not? If it ends up being garbage, I'll just delete the VODs and no one else will have to know. But that's just the start of my week, or the end of last week, depending on how you count it. Because next week, I work on Monday, and then the rest of the week, I'm actually on leave. Not because I wanted to take leave, but because I was above the threshold of how much leave I'm allowed to have. Have saved up. So management was just like, hey, can you please take a bit of leave at the end of June so you're below the threshold? So I have 4 days off next week. But also one of those days, I'm actually taking a certification exam for a tool that I use at work. So it's not all fun and games, it's not all just relax. I do have to do a bit of studying, and I do have to take an exam, but otherwise it's good. I might stream like once or twice, and also I'm gonna try and record at least one song cover. Because my birthday is fast approaching, and I need to get something ready. Even if it's not one of the songs that I was originally aiming for, I've come up with an idea that should be easy enough for me to do, while still feeling like something personal that relates to me, you know? But I do want to try and, like, maybe, like, record, maybe, like, get, like, a backlog of, thank you for the watch streak. Maybe get, like, a backlog of things that, like, just record some, like, songs that are easier for me to sing, so that I have something to put out while I work on, like, more difficult stuff. Or while I find the time to work on more difficult stuff. I don't know. And then next weekend it'll be back to normal. Although, with my birthday coming up, I was planning on taking leave then as well. So here's the thing, right? Originally I was told, can you just put in 2 weeks of leave so that, you know, you're below the threshold. I originally did, but then I rescheduled it, and so because it was after June, they were like, hey, take some more leave. So now I'm taking leave, like, this upcoming week, but then I would have had 1 week back, and then another 2 weeks of leave. So I'm like, I kind of want to either, like, chop 1 week off of that, or move it, like, a week later. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm probably going to, like, schedule my Christmas leave, then see how, like, close I am to the limit, and then I'll figure out what to do with July. Because originally I was just taking time off in July so that I wouldn't have to work on my birthday. But as it turns out, my birthday this year is on a weekend, so I wouldn't have had to work anyway. Making 3 weeks off. See, the thing is, right? You could probably tell by the fact that I was so close to hitting the threshold in the first place. But I, like, never take time off. I just don't... I guess I just don't feel the need for it. I'm just like, no, I got work to do. I'm good. I'll just keep working on it. I got stuff to do. But it's also just like, most of the time when people take leave from work, it's because they're doing something. Maybe they're going on vacation, maybe they're visiting family. Maybe they even got something to work on. I don't do shit. I don't go places. So I'm just like, why should I take leave? I'm not gonna do anything with it. I'm just gonna sit around at home doing nothing. Nah, I should be doing something productive instead. Probably not the greatest mindset to have, but it is what it is. Anyway. It's already gonna be a slightly shorter... Wait. No. Stop that. It's already going to be a slightly shorter stream, so let's hurry up and get into the game. And the reason I ever take leave is concerts? Nice. I don't think I've ever been to a concert. But then again, like, concerts probably aren't good for me anyway. My ears are kind of sensitive. Or maybe that's just like, I don't know. I don't want to claim I have something that I don't, but I am very sensitive to noise. Good year for you in terms of concerts? Nice. Oh, I need to drink my tea before it goes cold. For some reason that fucking... A loading screen with, like, on my way there. It just reminded me of that fucking image of, like, a cat, like, walking along. And the caption, the original caption of the original drawing was, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm on my way. But then people edited it and turned it into, I don't know where I'm going, but I'm gay. And it's just so dumb. Also... Ma'am, you got shot? Is that really good enough to, you know, hold the blood in and whatnot? There is, like, no blood on your shirt. You got shot. Like, if they were gonna bother editing her model to give her a bandage, they could have at least put a little blood there. It's just a flesh wound. Like, they put the fucking bandage over her shirt. I feel like it would have been more effective to just have her constantly holding her hand there. You know? Yeah, I think that... Oh, wait, hold on. We gotta remember, where are the last origami cranes? Ghosts and guns are alright, but blood, no, that's too much. Oh, now that I think about it, did they show any blood when... Heckin... Oh, there was dried blood, but that, you know, doesn't look as red. And I don't remember if there was any blood when Ashley's dad found her mum dead. So we need 104 and 103. Oh, sorry. Forgot to mute before blowing my nose. Let's go in here. 104. Where is the paper crane? Like, is it? There it is. Scan it. We got a new feature in the DAS. But before we read that, what is this? I can't even examine it. What is this? It's just a bowl of cubes. What? I thought Ashley would have something insightful to say, but it's just a bowl of cubes. Okay. Yo, that's a lot of cool pop. It's all icebreaker cube cup. What button do I press? This one. Yeah, they don't have the convenient feature where you can scroll up at the top of the list to go down to the bottom. That's annoying. Anyway, a new feature in the DAS. I developed a new feature for the DAS based on research Sayoko left behind. It analyzes water quality via photo analysis. It seems Sayoko was referencing how to read information from certain wavelengths of light. To this day, I have no idea what information she was trying to read, or from what storage medium, but her research did spark some new ideas. I began wondering if I could run a photo analysis of light reflected off a liquid in order to analyze the individual substances it contains. Using the scan feature of the DAS, I developed technology that can analyze which substances have been dissolved in water. It's as simple as taking a picture with the DAS camera. The scan feature of the DAS was originally designed to read information recorded in specific media, but this new feature may be the key to identifying the true source of the pollution that affected the lake 5 years ago. I can't help but wonder why Sayoko was trying to read information from wavelengths of light in the first place. I get the feeling this is a mystery that will go unsolved for some time yet. I wonder if that'll be explained or if they'll leave that as a question mark.
What?
Whoa, what's with all the cool pop? Was this Dad's doing? They have every flavor. Not even vending machines have selections this wide. Every flavor of cool pop. Let's go. Yeah, not even vending machines have like 5 different options. Packed to the brim with cool pop. They didn't bring cool pop up as much in the remake, because there weren't as many stray cans to connect. But in the original, when I played the original, cool pop was like a bit of a meme for me. I was just like, hell yeah, it's cool pop. We conduct our research day and night in pursuit of solutions to environmental issues. Lake pollution definitely counts as an environmental issue. Okay, I finished my tea. We're all good. Oh, there's another bowl of cubes. That's a lot of candy. Is this just like up for grabs? I remember Dad telling me that thought-intensive work always activates his sweet tooth. Hell yeah. Free candy? Give me some of that. The sofa's design is pretty cool. It looks cozy too. I feel bad for whoever gets stuck with the single-seater by the wall. You can't see the TV from it. I'd take the whole bowl. Mounted TVs are pretty nice. They don't take up floor space. I wonder if Dad watches TV here on his breaks. Then there's the magazine rack. Neurology Monthly. Let's go. That's the good stuff. I'm not fully better yet. I am more or less better, but there's like some lingering symptoms here and there. In case you couldn't tell by how stuffy my voice sounds. But I think I'm about as better as I think I'm going to get in the immediate future. So I'm just going to say that I'm better. At the very least, I'm better enough to be able to do things again. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. Of course everyone here spends their breaks reading scientific magazines. Anyway, let's leave. Oh, we're above the water now. We're not still underwater. Thank you, Raccoon. And here should be the last of the QR cranes. Oh no!
Ian?
Right,
Ian!
I played this last week, and I already forgot about the fact that they renamed him Ian in this game. Because he was Mike in the first game. Well, in the original.
Wake up! Are you okay?
Gina. I was on a call when my door opened. It was Sophia. She knocked me out. Some chemical.
That's an animation. Wait, so we saw him on the call, right? And he just sort of collapsed, which is why I thought he'd been tased. But if he was actually, like, chloroformed like Ashley was, why didn't we see Sophia on the call putting the thing over his mouth?
And then we found you.
He definitely wasn't being smothered, right?
Wow. Gina, you and Dr. Robbins were right about the leak. I still can't believe it was Sophia. And to think she'd attack Ashley.
Oh no.
Did Dr. Robbins come through here?
No, I haven't seen him.
That's funny. He told us he was coming to see you. Maybe he stopped by security to check things out. I hope he didn't run into Sophia.
Sophia's still downstairs. Oh wait, yeah. We met her downstairs.
She shot at us.
So she probably came through here first. So he might have run into her. Shot at us. She actually hit you. That's why you've got a bandage around your arm.
Are you okay?
I'm fine, don't worry. I'm more worried about Dr. Robbins.
I'm fine. I just got shot in the arm. I'm guessing, like, she probably actually did mention this last time, but probably the bullet just grazed her and it didn't actually, like, hit solidly. And that's why she only has a single bandage over her clothes, showing no signs of blood, and is just fine. I still think she shouldn't just be, like, running around like it's nothing after being shot, but then again, I've never been shot, so I don't know what it's like. Was a rubber bullet? Those could do some serious damage still. Like, maybe they won't penetrate, like, unless they're, like point blank or some shit, but they'll still do some pretty significant damage if you hit with one.
I'm going to look for my dad.
What?
I'm worried about him. I'll head to the security office.
By yourself? Ashley, there is an armed shooter in the building. In-game. In-game.
I'll go with you. Gina, you rest up here, okay?
Just to be clear, for Twitch and or YouTube, I am talking about in the game. Oh no.
Okay. Take care of Ashley, Ian.
Alright, now we get to go around with Peter Griffin.
The security office is on this floor.
Wait, no, oh wait, okay, we are still in the room, good. I was about to be like, wait, hold on, I still need to scan the got something his feet up.
Wow.
This looks like Pinky Rabbit's, but it's made entirely of beads. Why does Pinky Rabbit look like a Sonic character?
Wow.
This is so cool. Is this all handmade? This laboratory utilizes a highly advanced security system that relies on biometric data. However, this means the system is susceptible to hacking by individuals who possess certain biometric information. I have no idea what this means.
What?
There are half-eaten donuts in a container from a salmon rice burger in here. The garbage can is overflowing with food wrappers and food containers and wrappers. Get it? Because he's fat. Ha ha ha. Haha funny. Oh hey, music player. Where is the thing? I need to scan the thing. Oh, there it is. My desk is a bit cluttered, but generally I don't keep half-eaten stuff sitting around. Dependable colleagues. This will be the last QR crane. We're getting towards the end. Among my fellow researchers, Ian and Gina are particularly dependable. Ian possesses one of the sharpest minds in the lab. However, he seems to consider sugary snacks brain food. Now, I like my sweets as much as the next guy, and I agree that sugar is necessary for the sort of mental task we undertake, but I sincerely worry about the man's teeth. Gina is very earnest and capable of intense focus when it comes to her research. However, she'll turn that same intensity toward the private lives of those around her. She has told me repeatedly that I should reach out to Ashley more regularly. I mean... They both have their quirks, but they're outstanding researchers. They're quick to get me back on track whenever I hit a roadblock in my own work. I was all alone on Blood Edward Island. The only person I'd ever see was Bill, and even then, I only saw him once every few months. For the first time since Sayoko died 13 years ago, I'm doing research with a team that's been a deeply moving... It's been a deeply moving experience. The day I spent researching at MJ Labs with Sayoko... I think that's supposed to be days and not day. The days I spent researching at MJ... Yeah. Because it says were, so it's supposed to be plural. The days I spent researching at MJ Labs with Sayoko and Bill were the start of my life as a researcher. I still think back to those days every so often. That was nice. So I don't know if I've mentioned this, I probably have, but the QR cranes from the 2 memories section, for the most part, they were in the original game. They were just little DS cards instead. And like half of them were around the game on your first playthrough, and then half of them were like New Game Plus. But then in this game they just put all of them there. But none of these that were in the Journey into Lost Memories section, none of these were in the original. So it's nice that we get like a little more insight into what Richard's like outside of his interactions with Ashley. Anyway, let's have a little more of a look around and then continue back onwards. Oh. These must be Ian's. Something tells me the jacket is his style. Report. Safety enhancements accompanying the security gate's remote operation. Designing a function to link surveillance cameras and door lock controls for individual rooms. I guess they're passionate about improving security tech. Good thing, given all the research that's kept here. This music player has so much storage space. It can hold a ton of songs. Ugh, I'm so jealous. I should ask for one this big sometime. Man, remember music players? Now it's all just on your phone. Although I guess I don't think I have had like a dedicated music player device in the sense of it being just playing music. My first one of something like that was an iPod Touch, and I mainly wanted it because I wanted to like mess around with like apps and stuff. But I did also use it as a music player.
Yeah?
This book looks familiar. I think I saw it in Dad's room. Maybe everyone's reading the same technical book. Are they in a study group together? And then we'll have a word with Gina.
Be careful.
Be careful, Ashley. Okay. Let's a go.
Can we talk?
Alright, shall we? Hey, over here. My man's zooming. I assume we can't get in here. It won't open, it must be locked.
It won't open. The security system must be acting up.
The gate in sub-basement 2 was the same. It's Sophia's fault.
Give me just a sec, okay?
Nah, I can do it.
Time to crack this puppy open.
Can you fix it? That's right. Ian was Greg's informant. Hey, Ian.
What is it?
Do you know what caused the water pollution?
Why would you ask me that?
I know what caused it. You've been talking to someone named Greg Davis, right?
What?
Come on, Ian. Tell me. Why did you talk to him? The pollution is JC Valley's fault, isn't it?
I thought we were going to get another Raz puzzle, but I guess not.
You really are your father's daughter. Can't resist a mystery. Greg was just as much my informant as I was his.
What? What does that mean?
We're helping each other. We each have our own reasons.
Some tilt puzzles, yeah. I'm using tilt controls.
I'm a special agent for... let's call it an investigation service.
What the fuck? That wasn't in the original. This is new.
What's someone like you doing infiltrating JC Valley?
What the fuck? In the original, he was just a scientist. Why is he... Huh? What?
I was investigating the research being conducted here.
There's something worth investigating here?
The federal government certainly thinks there is. JC Valley's work with human memory is garnering attention. And the big question is if that research can be weaponized. We still don't have any definitive evidence.
And you're just revealing this to a random... I think she's 16 in this game? Random 16-year-old.
The another.
That does it. The gate's open. Let's hurry to the security office.
Okay, so Greg was pretending to be a secret agent. And then Ian Tyler is actually a secret agent. That's interesting. See it, it's over that way. What are the odds? Okay, so real interesting. I've mentioned this before. In the original, Ashley goes in here, and it's like, oh yeah, wait for your father in here. And then she, like, waits for a bit, and then tries to go out and realizes the door is locked, and then goes into the security office and starts contacting people. So it's interesting that the security office is, like, the last place we visit this time. And there was a puzzle to get into the security room, but we're probably just going to walk right in there. It had the puzzle had something to do with the calendar, I think. There's a calendar at the reception desk. How is summer vacation almost over already?
This is it.
Yep, because we got Ian with us, we can just waltz right in. No puzzle needed. Oh, damn. That's a lot of static.
Are you here? Empty.
Oh, no.
What the? Someone triggered a system error. This system is supposed to be secure. Who could do this?
Ian, where's my dad?
I'll get the system back up and running. Use the security cameras to look for him.
My man, that is terrible posture. Sit down.
Looks like we avoided a worst-case scenario.
Okay, but where's Richard?
That's him.
Oh, no.
Dad!
Okay, so now we gotta go back down to the bottom. And confront the lady with the gun.
Another error? There must be a hacker. But who? And from where? Wherever it is, they'll gain total control if I leave this station.
Then you stay here. I'll go find my dad.
Oh, no.
No way, Ashley. It's too dangerous out there.
Ashley, there is a lady with a gun. I don't think you understand.
But if we can stop Sophia in her tracks... Okay, lend me a hand. I have a plan to stop her. Then you can go rescue your dad. Take a look at the monitor on the right.
Oh, there she is.
Hey.
What do I do now, Ian?
Can we talk?
The security feed is displayed on the monitor, right? First, confirm Sophia's location, then lock the door to that room. How do I lock the door? Is there a button? All you have to do is tap the room on the monitor.
Got it.
Alright, I'll see what I can do. You can view the security feeds and control all the door locks from here. But it seems the system is yet to fully recover.
Wow.
Oh no, the picture's all weird. That's a result of the hacking. Ashley, I'll do what I can to block the hack. While I do that, you find and lock Sophia's door. I'm on it. The red sections are the security footage from each room. The blue section is the map screen. Selecting security footage with A will magnify the display. Use the security camera footage to lock Sophia in her room. The map screen shows the layout of the chair and desk in each room. Check the security camera footage and its recording angle. Then press left stick to select the room Sophia is in and press A to lock her. Okay, so she is... Okay, so she's standing at her... Couldn't we just remember what room Sophia was from and use that knowledge? Because I'm pretty sure it's this. This is the map, right? All the room numbers are turned off due to the hack attempt. But if you're smart, you can remember what order they're in. You'll have to look at the map and room layouts closely. The layout of the cameras and the desk should help you.
Got it.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. It's this one. I mean, you could just remember that Sophia is in room, like, 203. You don't actually need to compare it to the webcam. Or to the camera, security camera. I'm the one using a webcam. Ha! I locked Sophia in that room.
Great job, Ashley. That's one problem solved.
Can you find my dad now?
What do you mean? We know where he is.
Sure.
Ashley, you were in that room before. Do you not remember?
Dr. Robbins is in liquid memory storage on floor 3BF.
So that's how you're supposed to pronounce it? Okay. I've always just read BF as basement floor. But I guess you can spell it out. That works too.
Hold on, Dad. I'm on my way.
But what if there's another person with a gun?
I'll keep an eye on things here. Good luck.
No signal. Wonder what that's about. Or if that's relevant at all. That really was not much of a puzzle. I'll be honest. I feel like compared to the original, the puzzles are a bit weaker in the remake. But maybe that's just me. Or maybe it's just because there were more puzzles in the original, because they didn't, like, trim the fat so much. So they had more opportunity to get better ones in. Man. Like, I would like to play through the original on stream just to show people what it's like, but, like, I also have a bunch of new games on my backlog that I need to finish, so maybe I shouldn't be replaying old games again. And we just had a Nintendo Direct, so, you know, there's going to be a bunch of more games coming out that I want to get, so, you know. Man, there's not enough time.
Dad!
Ashley?
Let the backlog grow. No. Honestly, it's not even that, like, oh, I have a lot of games that I'm just sort of ignoring. It's just that the games that I like tend to be very long. So even if I'm, like, consistently playing them, because I don't play for particularly long and I don't play particularly often, it just takes me so long to get through them that by the time I finally do, I've picked up like 2 or 3 other games.
What are you doing here? Are you all right? You aren't hurt?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm fine, but Sophia got the jump on me. Now I'm handcuffed.
Yeah, obviously. Yo, we can unlock the handcuffs. Raz puzzle, let's go. Okay. Down. Left stick. Y. X, Y, and then X tilt. X, Y tilt, R down, up, right stick. Oh wait, hold left. Almost forgot the button. L and R.
They're off.
I think like it's most prominent with the Raz puzzles, but I feel like part of the problem with the puzzles in the remake is they're less about figuring things out and more about doing things, which is like, it's fine, it's just different, and it's not it's not what I'm used to, you know.
Thanks, Ashley, but how did you do that?
It's all thanks to the RAS.
I had no idea the RAS could do things like that. So the RAS is loaded up with features, huh?
I still think it's weird that we can hear the thoughts of other characters. Like, Ashley is not a mind reader.
Why did Sayoko program them in?
Dad, I remembered something.
And that didn't really add anything, so why did we hear it?
I came to this room with Mom 13 years ago.
What?
She was arguing with Judd here. I'm pretty sure she was talking about the another.
What did you say? Sayoko was called here by Judd that day?
My man is doing a lot of thinking right now.
Liquid memory is a storage medium for another. Maybe Judd wanted to revive the another project. So he called Sayoko for help?
He could have just said this aloud.
Dad? I'm glad you're all right.
And I'm glad you're all right.
It's just a design decision that I don't particularly like.
I heard you were looking for me, so I came to the lab to find you. But Sophia caught me, I escaped, then I met up with Gina. It's been a lot. I'm kind of exhausted, to be honest.
Someone said I was looking for you. Who?
Ryan.
Ryan?
It's weird, though. Gina said she doesn't know any Ryan.
Did you meet this person?
Yeah, earlier today.
He's helping Sophia.
Huh?
Do you remember on Blood Edward Island? Bill sent another source code to someone before he died.
Right.
That data was sent here to JC Valley.
Is this Brian in the room with us?
What?
Once I realized this, I decided to take a job here. I've been trying to figure out who Bill was working with.
See, what's interesting is this is the exact same motivation he had in the original game. Only the original DS Another Code didn't end with a teaser of like, oh, Bill is sending the data off to someone. He was working with someone. That was like retroactively added in. But now, because they remade both games as one package, they could add it into the remake of the original to like retroactively make the continuity a bit better.
What did you find?
Just a lead. Bill was talking to someone named Ryan.
Really? It has to be a different Ryan, right?
Ashley, are you fucking stupid?
He seems really nice. He knew about Mom.
Ryan knew Sayoko? What is he after? If the another is still somewhere at JC Valley...
Dad? What's the matter?
There's something I want to show you.
What is it?
It's in my lab. Let's go.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Are we not going to do anything about the fact that we're, like, leaking a bunch of liquid data storage, liquid memory into the lake? Are we not going to stop that? I feel like that would be important. We're not going to... Not even going to address that? Okay. Screw the environment. No! The environment is important. Fish live there. Which one was his? Was it... That's the director's office. Alright, so his was probably... Oh, I think I'll be able to get through the security...
Maybe.
Hold on. Did Mom know this might happen? Is that why she registered my information with the Raz? I'll just make them smarter? No! No, no. Alright, so that's where Sophia is. This is, I think, his? Yeah.
They've got to be around here somewhere.
Unless Sophia already stole them. Yo. I've already forgotten what it was. The multimeter. My life is wasted.
Finally. Here they are.
What's that?
Plans for a prototype Another. I found them here.
Early versions of the Another were made here?
That's right. Your mother was working here at JC Valley when I joined. She was on a top secret project with Judd. They were making a prototype version of Another. But there was a serious flaw, so it was shelved 15 years ago.
I had no idea.
It was the first time she'd failed as a researcher. After that, she reformulated her theory on Another.
And that became the research paper you two co-wrote?
That's right. Do you recall seeing this sort of device here 13 years ago?
Da 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 da.
Wait here, Ashley, okay?
Mom.
So in the original, Another didn't have the big dome thing over the top. It was just like a chair. And I think maybe a thing that went over your head, but it wasn't this big old thingamajigger.
I did. I saw this Another.
So it's true. Sayoko came here 13 years ago because Judd called her in. This prototype was here, even though it should have been scrapped. What did Judd call Sayoko in for that day? Where was the prototype Another being kept? I don't understand, Sayoko.
Dad.
There was a comma there, my dude. Meanwhile...
You think you're so safe with me locked in here. Naive.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
What's wrong?
Not good!
Someone's accessing top secret data. It must be Sophia. I gotta stop the data leak. I won't let her get away with this. I stopped her in time.
Confused about how that worked, but okay. Because it looked like she had... Was that like a progress bar to decrypting it? Or was that how many files she'd already decrypted? Because it looked like she decrypted a whole bunch and probably could have copied them. But then we recrypted them. re-encrypted them.
All that's left is to copy the data to this disk. And delete it from the PC.
Okay, well, deleting it from the PC isn't going to do anything. You should delete it from the system. Because, like, if you delete it from your PC, she's still able to access it from her PC. It's like OneDrive.
That's it. The data Sophia's after is safe on this disk.
I'm glad we can keep it safe.
She's going to break out and steal the disk, isn't she?
Me too. It's the source code for the Another.
So that's the data Bill sent?
I'll keep the disk on me.
He's going to get shot.
And I'll uncover the truth behind the Another hidden in JC Valley.
Right.
Alright. Let's meet up with Ian and Gina. Where are they?
They should be waiting in the security office. Let's go.
Well, Ian should be. Gina's in her, like, lab, question mark? Office, question mark? Oh. Green. What the fuck? How the fuck did you get in here? I thought the door was locked.
Ashley are heading for the exit.
What?
He copied the data onto a disk and is carrying it in his pocket.
What the? Okay, so he obviously he's. I guess he saw it through the security cameras. But how did he get in here? What the fuck is going on? In the original, Ryan was just a guy. He just did things. He existed. He worked at the lab. Now they're... I don't know what the fuck they're doing with him. I am so confused. I will say, though, while I am glad that, like, this being remade allows people to, like, have some sort of experience with this series that I love so much, I do also kind of like that the fact that it's so different means that there is still value in playing the original outside of the remake. Because it's like a completely different story in the end. It's hitting the same general story beats, but it's framed in a completely different way. It's weird. Well, I say same general story beats. Matthew's story ended in a completely different way. Considering what they're doing with Ryan, maybe this one will end in a completely different way too. People should play the original so when they talk to people about the remake, they can say, in the original.
I'm back.
Ashley, Dr. Robbins. I'm so glad you're both safe.
Are you okay, Gina?
I'm fine. I've been here with Ian. He told me you went to rescue your dad.
Dr. Robbins! Thank goodness. Nicely done, Ashley.
Thank you, Gina. Ian. Thank you for helping Ashley.
Why does he sound so out of breath?
Where's Sophia now?
She should be in room 203.
She's not there.
Uh-oh.
What? She's gone.
Uh-oh. Lock the doors.
Seriously, she's nowhere to be found.
What? Huh? Huh? What? Huh?
What do we do, Dad?
Does look like the type to... Now you stop that.
We stay calm. This will all work out as long as we work together.
Just lock the doors, easy.
He's right.
Yes,
Just-
we can do this.
Just put the lab in lockdown or some shit. Easy. Now she can't get in.
So, then, what's our strategy?
You two stay hidden here. Keep safe. Ashley and I will head out. We'll keep clear of Sophia.
How do we keep clear of her if we don't know where she is? Fundamental flaw in your strategy.
We'll take the elevator to the surface and call for help.
Okay, that's fair. If we're just going to the elevator, that's like right around the corner. So yeah, we can keep clear of her there.
Understood. Gina and I will hunker down here.
Good luck, Ian. You're up for this, right, Ashley?
Of course. After all, you're lost without me.
Am I ever?
I kind of surprised myself saying that. This whole thing is so weird.
True that.
But maybe Dad and I really do work well together.
Let's get going.
Right. We'll see you soon.
Alright, off we go. Now I wonder what's going to happen, because you're probably sick of me saying this, but in the original, you don't actually leave the lab until after, like once you enter, it's like a point of no return. You do not leave again until after you finish the game, basically. Or until like the last chapter, I want to say. But we're still in chapter 7, so something's probably gonna go wrong. Also, it's nighttime now. I haven't acknowledged that, but it is in fact nighttime.
Don't move.
Well, there she is.
Honestly, you two are more trouble than you're worth.
So how did she not appear on the security cameras? How did that work?
I should just shoot the two of you and be done with it. But I was told to bring you in unharmed.
Told by who?
She pulled a riot.
Who are you working for?
There's the day's most predictable question. How's this? You'll find out.
Bro, are you fucking stupid? You do not charge a person with a gun. Are you a fucking moron? That's a good way to get yourself killed. Jesus Christ. My man has no self-preservation instinct.
Stay put. Try it again, and you'll have to be dragged out of here. Now give it to me.
Oh no.
Give what to you?
Let's not do this. I know what you have, Doctor. Hand over the source code.
How did you...
We saw through everything. And frankly, you saved me a lot of trouble. Ashley, the disc in your father's pocket. Give it to me.
What?
Why Ashley?
Do as she says, Ashley.
What?
I finally have it.
Ashley, it has your
Is
fucking...
it really that valuable?
It has your name on it.
I guess you're not one of those smart kids, huh? There are people who would pay anything for this disc.
So you're just in this for money? You got a job here. You lied to everyone. And even got engaged to Elizabeth's dad?
Ashley, I don't think arguing with a person who is pointing a gun... Actually, hold on. This is just a running trend with Ashley and her dad. They're just constantly arguing with people who are pointing guns at them. This is the second time it's happened. Okay, maybe I shouldn't be questioning it anymore. This is just a thing now.
The amount of money that we're talking about, I'd do anything.
Elizabeth could tell who you really are.
So?
That selfish brat. You're joking. Enough of this.
Put it away.
Hand over the disc. Come here.
She's gonna know immediately. It has your fucking... Ashley.
What is this?
Oh, now charge her while she's looking at it. Yeah!
Run! Get to the elevator!
Yo! This is why you have stairs. You don't use an elevator during an emergency.
Hold on, Dad. I'll get help.
Go!
Totally overpowered at that moment. It's a real...
Come on, hurry up.
It's a real good thing she held the disc up so hecking close to her face, otherwise that wouldn't have worked.
Am I there? Huh?
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Is it busted? Why?
Uh-oh.
Oh, what now?
Why is everything blue?
Ashley.
What the fuck is Ryan?
That voice.
I'm waiting for you.
B 0.5? What the fuck is going on? Huh?
A true scientist would analyze the situation and see you don't stand a chance.
Sophia. It doesn't matter what you do. You won't escape. Ashley's already made it out, calling the police.
Don't worry, Doctor. I can get the data later. The Another's already powering up. Ashley is what he's after.
Oh.
What?
I really must hurry after her. I don't want to miss my chance.
Okay, I think I
Farewell,
understand.
Dr. Robbins.
What? Hey. Nice work, Rex.
Sophia, how could you?
Also, I'm just gonna point out, in the original, I know I've said that a lot, but in the original, the another prototype was at like the bottom floor of the lab. So I was a bit confused when we got to the bottom and when we were brought immediately to the bottom, and it was just like, oh, this is where the memory storage is. But like, so I was like, okay, so we're talking about this another prototype. Where the fuck is it? Because in the original, it was down at the bottom. But I guess that's what this 0.5 floor is about. There's like a secret room, and that's where they put it. So that's neat. Instead of just making it a hallway down to the bottom. And the original Another Code series likes its hallways.
Thank you, Richard. You did well to keep the data safe.
Why are you carrying a plaque?
I'll leave Sophia to you, Ian.
On it.
Rex, someone was helping Sophia.
What?
Someone named Ryan. He's the one who told Ashley to come here.
Did you say Ryan?
Sophia said he's going after Ashley. He's going to use the prototype another. He'll get all the data.
That can't be. I think I know what Sophia is after.
You know what's going on? If you do, just tell me already. Why did Sayoko bring Ashley here 13 years ago? Why did she meet with Judd?
The truth lies in the pendant Ashley wears.
Meanwhile, Ashley is wherever the fuck this is. Oh man, this is just straight up the room from Two Memories. Supreme Gamer Chair. There he is.
Haven't you? That day with your mother.
Ryan.
It's Ryan Naray.
I've been waiting, Ashley. For you and the DAS.
You can't trick me anymore. You're working with Sophia. And you were working with Bill, too.
Working with them? No. You're mistaken. I needed them only briefly to fulfill my goals.
That doesn't make it any better. You were in fact still working with
They
them.
were mere tools, easily manipulated.
That's a terrible way to treat people. What are you thinking?
Obviously he doesn't care about that.
What do you hope to accomplish by calling me here? Don't just stand there. Answer me.
Please try to relax. Heightened emotions will cause your brain undue stress. And your feelings are not necessary.
Insert Ace Attorney unnecessary feelings meme here.
in order to use the another.
You're not making any sense.
That just won't do, Ashley.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that.
Look into my eyes.
Is he trying to hypnotize her or some shit? What? What? What?
Allow me to introduce you.
Huh? What? Huh?
To Sayoko.
So this time I'm going to mention the original, not because like, oh, they changed it, what the hell's going on? This time I'm going to mention it because the original was really goofy. So I've mentioned it that in the original, the Raz was not a wristband, it was a frickin' Wii remote. So what's happening here? In the original, Ashley, like, her dad was being held up at gunpoint or something, and like, oh no, something happened to her dad that I'm not going to mention because it's very different from what happened here, and I'd rather like show it in an actual playthrough. But Ashley like willingly got into the another and put the pendant there. But in order to activate the another, she not only needed to use the Raz, which was called the Taz in the original, but she needed an additional module that plugged into the Taz. So the Taz was a Wii remote. The extra module was the Wii nunchuck. And I'm pretty sure that in order to like do the puzzle with that one, you actually had to plug a nunchuck into the Wii remote and then unplug it once the module's data had been uploaded. That's the kind of cool-ass puzzles you can do when you base in-game technology on the actual console you're playing on. So you need a nunchuck to finish another code R, but just for that one puzzle. It's cool as hell. Anyway. Chapter 8. The Truth of Memory.
Huh? That can't be right. Is the elevator malfunctioning?
It's not a malfunction.
What is it?
Richard, I have to tell you something known only to directors. JC Valley has a secret lab.
So that's where this elevator is now. Wait, is that where Ashley is?
Let's go.
I'm still so curious what the fuck is going on with Ryan.
Is this the lab?
I will say, there is definitely a part of me that feels like I shouldn't have played this today, because we're like, it feels like we're very close to the end, and I probably should have played this on a day where I could just binge it, you know, and like get through all of it, because now I'm gonna have to stop in like a bit over an hour and then like finish it tomorrow, and I don't know how much is left of the game. I don't know if it'll be able to fill up 2 streams. But oh well. We do what we do.
Yes.
Tomorrow's I can probably go a little longer because I don't have things that I need to do in between streams. Oh, hey, Sylvie's online. Watch this, there's just 10 minutes left. Oh well, short stream. I'm doing 2 streams a day this weekend anyway. There's still plenty of Melody Sea Turtle content to go around. Oh no.
The pendant. Another is active.
The control room's over there.
There's no one in it.
There's no one here.
What the hell are they doing with Ryan in this game?
Then who's operating it? There's the pendant.
Oh, but it's empty.
It contains liquid memory.
Or it contained.
Liquid memory that belonged to Sayoko. The very data Judd deleted from her mind 13 years ago.
It's what?
Sayoko quit after Ashley was born. Judd demanded she return and continue her research. But she refused, so he stole her memories.
And you waited until now to tell me?
In the original, I'm pretty sure she willingly gave it up. Although I guess the way she willingly gave it up could have been treated as him stealing them, considering it was basically an ultimatum. Like, you continue working here or, like, erase your memories of the project. Something like that. Syncing with the subject's brainwaves. Sync with subject's brainwaves successful. Loading external episodic memories. External episodic memories successfully loaded. Installing external and episodic memories. Episodic memories successfully installed.
Who's operating the another?
I don't know, but Sayoko's memory data has been loaded into it. We need to shut it down.
Are we going to play as Richard or something? Or no,
It's
just
no
another
use.
cutscene.
It's not responding.
Oh, hello.
I'm gonna go check on Ashley.
What the fuck are they doing with Ryan?
Locked.
Richard, the another is being used to overwrite memories. Sayoko's memory data is going to fully overwrite Ashley's.
It's writing to her?
Yes.
Is such a thing even possible? Transferring Sayoko's memory data into Ashley's mind?
Perfect memory transcription requires compatible DNA. As Sayoko's daughter, it's theoretically possible.
What happens to the memories of the person being written to? What will happen to my daughter's memories?
I was about to say, like, didn't you, like, help create another? Shouldn't you know this? But I guess this was the prototype before he got involved, so I guess it makes sense.
It's most likely they'll be lost.
Ashley!
Uh-oh.
This is going smoothly. We'll see each other soon, Sayoko.
Is it going to be the same? Okay, different presentation, but I think it's the same puzzle from the original.
Where am I? This place is so weird. floating around.
Oh, hello. Side note, I don't know, in this version they haven't exactly said how much of Sayoko's memories were stolen, right? In the original, it was only the memories of, like, the past however many years she'd spent working on the Another project. Which means that, like, heckin'... Actually, oh yeah, she would have met. She would have met him while she was working on it. Never mind. I guess that does make sense. I was going to say it doesn't make sense for some of these memories to be here, but I guess maybe it does. And who is?
Mom? You've grown so much, Ashley.
Is it really you?
So like I said, we're probably going to have a pretty similar puzzle. This is completely different presentation. We never actually see Sayoko speak in the original game.
It is, isn't it?
That's one way to see your dead parent. Yeah, just have their memories uploaded into your head.
I can't believe it.
I'll try the force quit command.
Do it.
No good. It's not responding.
Installing external episodic memories. External episodic memories successfully installed.
Ashley.
You know, I've complained a lot about how this is different from the original, but I feel like if I hadn't played the original, I'd be like, yeah, this is a good game. I like it. And it's just because I know how different it is from the original that I'm complaining this much. People getting into this for the first time, there's probably no issues. And I'm happy for them to experience this series that I love so much. Just wanted to make that clear, because, like, I know I've been very mixed on my feelings on this. But I think it's just because I know what the original was like. So I know what's been changed.
Protect our daughter, Sayoko.
Where are we?
Inside your memories.
Huh?
My memories are flowing into yours. Ashley, you're in grave danger. Ryan's trying to overwrite your memories with mine. He's trying to revive me in your body.
What?
But I have no intention of letting that happen. I won't allow it.
Mom, if he overwrites my memories with yours, what happens to me?
The mind cannot cope with multiple sets of memories. Your brain will prioritize the new memories. Mine. The older information, your memories, will be deleted.
I'll lose my memories?
Yes. And if that happens, you'll no longer be you.
I'm scared, Mom.
It's all right. I'll help keep you safe. There's one more feature to the RAS. I designed it in secret. It can restore memories that have been overwritten.
What do I need to do?
Hold out your hand.
Is the captain. Let's go. Another Raz puzzle? Question mark? Okay. Erase my memories that are intermingling with yours. Okay, so it is a similar puzzle to the original. In the original, instead of erasing Sayoko's memories, there was no like special, oh, the Raz can protect you. It was just, you have to attach a bobbin now. In the original, the memories just flowed into Ashley's mind and she just naturally chose her real memories, and Sayoko's never actually entered her mind. Like, they were there, the upload just failed.
It's gone.
And instead of just erasing them, Ashley reflected on her own memories and how she got to this stage and whatnot.
Yes, just like that. Keep doing this, and your own memories will be safe. Ashley.
I know you can do it, Ashley.
Okay.
Now, erase all of my memories. You know, it's interesting that this is... Wait, actually, is that one of her memories? It could be Ashley remembering her, because, like... I'm pretty sure she shouldn't be appearing in her own memories, but I guess that's just how they've decided to render it. This is one of my memories, when I was pregnant with you. Alright, let me just look at all of them. Okay, that's definitely one of Sayoko's.
Yes.
This is one of my memories. It's the day you were born. And it's gone! Just a little bit more, Ashley. Just a little bit more.
Yes.
Yes, this is my memory. It's of my work at JC Valley. Okay, so the ones that I saw, they were actually Ashley remembering her mother and not a memory of her mother. Interesting. So they threw those in there to trick you. Okay, I respect it a little more now. Ashley, just one more.
Okay.
Now, delete my last remaining memory.
Mom.
Bye-bye.
You're safe now, Ashley. You'll keep your memories.
Thank you, Mom. You saved me.
I'm so relieved.
What was that?
A fragment of my memory. Ashley, go. Your father is waiting for you.
I don't want to lose you again.
No tears now. Remember this. A person will experience two deaths. The first is when their soul leaves their body. And the second is when the memories of that person fade from everyone's hearts. As long as you keep me in your heart, I'll be with you forever.
I'm glad we got to see that.
Ashley.
And off she goes. Bye-bye.
Protect our daughter, Richard.
We're awake.
Sayoko. I've missed you.
Piss off.
Sayoko?
No. Ashley.
Hotel Trivago.
My mom is gone.
So is it real or not? Good question. I don't know.
Sayoko's gone?
She used the RAS to protect me.
So now I'm going to hold it out and show you and give you an opportunity to try and snatch it.
The what?
It can control the another. My mom made it for me. It can erase memories.
And you use this device on Sayoko's?
Yes. I erased the memories you were trying to write onto me.
If Sayoko made that and left it for you, then...
I spoke to her in my memories. She said you were trying to revive her in my body. And that she wouldn't let you.
She wouldn't let me. I understand, Sayoko. I see now that I was wrong.
Do you though?
I just wanted to see you. More than anything. So my efforts were all for nothing.
Ryan, please, tell me. What would make you do that?
You'd never understand.
What?
This is the end. Sooner or later, you'll forget me.
Huh?
What? Where'd he go?
Ryan?
Ashley!
Dad!
Are you alright?
Mom saved me. She had me use the RAS. She told me to erase her memories.
Huh. Why would she do that?
Duh. To stop.
Where's Ryan?
Good question.
He's the one who brought me here. He used the another.
Ryan?
He was just here. Where'd he go?
It's all right, Ashley. We're the only ones here.
Really?
We didn't see anyone else. Just you.
But he was here.
What the fuck is going on?
We were just talking. Where'd he go? Dad, who is Ryan? Really?
Well...
Ashley, Richard. There's something I want to show you. Let's go to my office.
Okay. Are we gonna jump right there or are we gonna have to walk there? We're gonna jump right there, okay. I have no idea where this is going
This
anymore.
photo.
Oh,
Looks pretty old.
hello.
That's Judd on the right, but who's that boy?
That's Judd's son, Ryan.
Ryan? He looks just like the guy I met.
Then does this mean that the man Ashley met is Judd's son, all grown up?
It must. How else would he have known about the secret lab? And the prototype another.
No, it's impossible. The Ryan in this photograph died 15 years ago.
No way.
Okay. I had a feeling they were going to do something like this. Because, like, another code, you know, is no stranger to ghosts. But at the same time, it feels like such a massive departure from the original game.
Ryan was Judd's only son. His mother died when he was young. They were out on a walk. There was a reckless driver. She saved his life. Ryan withdrew into himself after witnessing his mother's death. He stopped expressing himself, and then he stopped speaking entirely.
Okay, this is all sounding familiar so far.
Oh.
So, 15 years ago, Judd made a decision. He would do anything to get his son back. The Another was still just a prototype at the time, but he wanted to use it on Ryan to erase memories of his mother and her death.
Judd experimented on his own son?
Yes. The experiment was conducted in total secrecy. Only Sayoko and I were there to witness it.
Rex, this experiment is dangerous.
I know, but Judd is obsessed.
The memory of that tragedy took you from me. But I know I can use the Another somehow. I will bring you back. Ryan!
Judd's son, Ryan, was the first test subject of the prototype Another, and it killed him. But his memories were not lost. That was the first practical use of liquid memory storage.
So he's less of just a ghost and more a ghost in the machine. I'm guessing what's happened here is because he died while using Another, and his memories were like stored here. That's why he's able to like show up around the place and like control the cameras and the security system and all that. His ghost is literally in the system. Something like that. In the original, something similar does happen. But instead of dying, all his memories are just erased and Judd gives him off to like a foster family. So it's interesting that this is the route they went with him in the remake.
His memories had been backed up before deletion. Ryan was gone.
And all Judd had left of him was his memory data, stored in liquid form.
I had no idea about any of this.
The experiment was strictly confidential by Judd's orders. And with Judd and Sayoko gone, I was the only one who knew what happened. I always thought I would take these secrets to my grave. But you two deserve to know. I needed to tell you Judd's secret and Sayoko's truth.
There was something I was going to say, but now I was gonna get to the end of the dialogue, but now it's fled my mind. No, yeah, it's gone. I think. Yeah.
What did you mean by Judd's secret?
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. In the original, the way that heckin' Ryan ties into everything and why he was working with Bill, right? Bill may have been the one to kill Sayoko, but in the original, Ryan masterminded it. He was the one who essentially manipulated Bill to do it. So the fact that now it's just Bill. Bill just fucking killed her. So that's interesting to me.
5 years ago, Judd died in the lab. Afterward, I was organizing his research papers. Most of them were retained by JC Valley. But there's one file I decided to keep private. It's here on this computer.
2002 report. Mass simultaneous memory rewrite experiment. The following is a record of an experiment using the Another installed in JC Valley's security system, capable of remote control. The purpose of the experiment was to attempt to rewrite the short-term memory of a large amount of subjects via surveillance cameras. The experiment determined... What?
He built a remote-controlled Another?
Judd conducted an experiment that crossed a terrible line.
Jesus Christ.
In order to protect JC Valley and to continue his research, he came up with a way to shift the blame of the lake pollution, which was caused by an overflow of liquid memory.
Did we really need an explanation for this? Look, I'm just saying, like, it's cool and all that they're like, oh, he rewrote everyone's memory so that they forgot he was the one that polluted the lake, and they all just thought it was Crusoe Resort. In the original, they didn't need any of that fucking shit. They were just like, they just blamed Crusoe Resort and everyone went along with it. I feel like this is overcomplicating things.
He blamed it on Crusoe Resort. He manipulated residents' memories, planted thoughts in their heads.
Planted thoughts. That must have been what Charlotte was talking about. She said something strange happened 5 years ago. Everyone started blaming Crusoe Resort overnight. The Another was used to cover it up? Dad, is it okay to use it like this?
Obviously not.
No way, right?
I'm sorry. It was my foolish decision to cover this up. I wanted to protect JC Valley's and Judd's reputations.
Rex, do you think that Judd's experimental system is related to Ashley meeting Ryan?
Judd approached Sayoko at JC Valley
Right.
13
Whenever
years ago.
whenever someone saw Ryan, it like flashed up to show a security camera. Oh. Okay, I am significantly more on board with this now. That they had to create a basic explanation for like why this was developed, and now they could use that to insert Ryan into the picture. I still don't know why they did this with Ryan, but that's a neat way of like, okay, this sets up why it was developed, and then they could use that later. That's cool.
She wanted to go back to her family but he told her it would be a waste of her brilliance.
He told her to come back to work. Otherwise, she knew too much.
Okay, yeah, so they didn't change this. They just changed the way it was framed originally.
But Sayoko refused. She had made up her mind. Judd offered a condition for her leaving, which Sayoko accepted.
Yeah, okay. So it's the same as the original. He didn't, like, unwillingly steal her memories or anything. She accepted the condition.
To erase her memories of the Another project?
Yes. I'm sure Sayoko realized how angry Judd was. She knew that if she refused, she wouldn't be able to keep her family safe.
Well, she couldn't do that anyway, unfortunately.
I had no idea.
We used the prototype Another to erase Sayoko's memories.
We? You were involved in this?
And Judd ordered me to serve as the operator.
Okay. There we go. Oh, and that's why Ashley remembers Rex.
Who extracted and erased Sayoko's memories. She was in a daze once it was all over. She was crying. She looked at me and said, "I've lost something important."
I remember Mom crying. She was sad because she lost her memories of her research?
No. She lost more than memories of her research. She lost memories of you.
Oh no.
When I saw her tears, I made a decision then and there.
And there's the memory of him giving her the pendant.
I took Sayoko's liquid memory backup and stored it in that pendant. She was waiting in the clock tower when I gave it to her. She cherished the memories in that pendant more than anything in her life. Memories of you. Who could be calling?
Are you sure we should be answering that? Oh wait, security room, so it's presumably Ian and Gina. Yes, okay.
Ashley, you're safe.
I'm fine.
What a relief. Are you with the director and Dr. Robbins?
Ian, Gina, what happened?
We've secured Sophia and have control of the security system. Gina helped get it up and running. We can contact the outside now.
Let's
We can call
go.
the police.
Wait, Ian. There's something I want you to look into first. Are the security cameras working?
No, they've been down for a while now.
Ryan's still here.
I was getting nervous not being able to find you guys. I'm looking into the outage, but haven't been able to figure out what's causing it.
He's in the system.
Can you access security camera footage?
Yeah, why?
Ashley, do you remember where you saw Ryan?
Yeah. I first saw him at the campsite, then at his cottage. Then he found me at the Crusoe Resort offices.
Did you get that, Ian? Check the footage from where Ashley just mentioned. I want to see all the footage of her.
Copy that.
Dad, what are you trying to figure out here?
Trying to figure out if Ryan ever existed.
Well, you'll know soon enough.
He's all just an illusion.
Found it, Dr. Robbins. I'll send the footage through.
Yep. She's just standing there
He's not
speaking
there.
to nothing.
But why, Dad? What's going on?
The system just inserted memories of Ryan into her head. This is so fucking weird. I mean, I already said this, but I do think it's neat. I know what the original was like, so it's weird to me that it's changed.
You remember speaking with Ryan, yet he's not in the footage. Which means...
This Ryan is some sort of construct, built by the Another.
Kind of spot it coming. I guess, yeah, Ryan never showed up at a point where, like, anyone else actually saw him. I'm just gonna treat this as, like, a separate timeline or something. But both Another codes exist. They're just, like, two different timelines retelling a similar event.
And Judd's remote-controlled Another was temporarily overwriting her memories. Do you concur?
Do you? Okay. That's definitely a way to phrase it.
I do.
A construct? So Ryan was a false memory that the Another implanted in me?
That's right.
I can't believe it.
So how's this going to end? Because I feel like the climax isn't going to work if Ryan isn't real. So how's the story going to end?
He seemed so real.
So Rex, Ryan's physical form is undoubtedly a construct. But a construct with an established personality. What's more, it intentionally sought out Ashley. The personality is that of Ryan, who died 15 years ago. Which means... I mean, this may sound absurd, but it seems as if Ryan's memory data has continued to live all this time.
Mom was alive. That's how I was able to talk to her. Mom was alive all along. Inside memories converted to data.
Dr. Robbins,
What is it, Gina?
one of the security cameras just came back online.
Which camera?
The one watching the island and the lake.
Show us the feed.
Got it.
A grave? Whose grave is that?
Okay, so we're
It's
still...
Ryan's. He was buried there 15 years ago.
So something similar is going to happen, just with a ghost, essentially. Oh.
What's the matter, Ashley?
Mom took me to that grave.
What?
She touched it and said something. Dad, take me to that island. I want to remember what she said. Going there is my best shot.
I don't know.
I need to remember, Dad. If I do, maybe we'll find out why Ryan appeared only to me. And why he wanted to bring Mom back. What his goal really was.
All right. Let's go. Sayoko, what's your connection to Ryan? Help me understand who he really is.
I am really feeling like I shouldn't have played this today. I should have saved it for when I don't have to end early. And again, we just skip a bunch of puzzles.
On a boat together, huh?
In the original, there was a bunch of puzzles leading up to this, but no, we just skipped to now we're on a boat.
I suppose it is.
I kind of feel like it defeats the point of a point-and-click adventure if you just cut out all of the parts that aren't relevant to the story. Like, there's supposed to be a lot of wandering around and solving puzzles and stuff. I don't know. Maybe modern audiences aren't ready for point-and-clicks or something. too short of an attention span. The TikTok generation couldn't handle King's Quest. Yeah, it should be pretty soon. I was thinking like, oh, they got to go through a bunch of other stuff first. But then they just skipped all of that. So maybe we will be able to finish it today, actually. In that case, I have no fucking clue what I'm going to stream tomorrow.
How'd you get so good at rowing?
Sometimes I'll row when I go fishing with Bob and Rex. It'll be dawn soon. How are you holding up?
It's been a busy day, but I'm alright. What about you?
Oh, I'm used to all-nighters. I'm tougher than I look, you know?
Where's Ryan's grave?
That way. Let's hurry.
Small island. Very descriptive name location. Oh man, now this is making me think of the first game. When we found Dee's grave. Oh man, they couldn't escape the another code hallways for long. Had to stick one last hallway in there. Just a lone security camera. Bro couldn't even run for long before getting so out of breath.
This place?
It's the Lake Spring. Not many people know about it. According to Dan, it's the source of Lake Juliet.
It all comes from here?
Yep. The whole lake wells out from this one point.
Hey, I'm just gonna point out, the liquid memory was being drained. We never actually did anything about that. So the lake's still being polluted.
It's also responsible for keeping it clean.
Great.
Lake Juliet's been polluted a number of times, but the spring always restores its waters.
Okay, so it's not a big deal then.
So even the current pollution will be cleaned up soon?
As long as the spring holds out.
That must be why Judd chose to put Ryan's grave here. The spring restores it all. Pretty.
What a beautiful spring. This is the source of Lake Juliet? Oh, I can't just walk through the water? Well, what's the matter? Afraid of getting your shoes wet, Ashley? Was it important? I don't know. I think you're behind a little. I have no idea what that was said in relation to. Ryan Fitzgerald.
This is Ryan's grave.
Oh, well now it makes sense why he didn't give her the kaleidoscope. The kaleidoscope wasn't even real, it was just a memory. And the real kaleidoscope is sitting here.
So your mom brought you here 13 years ago.
I think this will be the last time I come here, Ryan. Judd left his most
Oh, they have a little bit of lag?
possession
Okay.
with you. So I'll leave mine here too.
Born an
remember
angel,
what she
you
said.
make me whole. Gone too soon, you leave me hollow. Sag. Ryan Fitzgerald. I wonder where Gray came from then. Because in the original, it was just because his foster family had the surname Gray. So why did he introduce himself as Ryan Gray this time?
She said Judd left his most precious possession here.
Let's take a look around.
There's an inscription on the gravestone. Ryan Fitzgerald, 1980 to 1992.
Ryan was only 12 when he died. I've seen this before.
Looking through this always made Sayoko miss Japan.
Dad,
What is it?
check it out. Ryan's mom gave him this kaleidoscope. He told me when we were talking at the cottage, he said he had to undergo treatments as a kid. That's when he would give it to Mom for safekeeping.
Undergoing treatment must have been what Judd called erasing his memories.
And because of that, Ryan died. Mom must have come here to return it. That's why she was here 13 years ago.
There's a cherry blossom design at the top of the gravestone.
What's this?
Some tiles engraved with letters are lined up on the gravestone.
What's this say?
Born an angel, you make me whole. Gone too soon, you leave me hollow. And for some reason, it's written on Scrabble tiles.
Judd dedicated this message to his son. Huh?
What's up?
It looks like there's some sort of trick to this gravestone.
Okay, so that's why.
Are the stone tiles some sort of key?
A key?
Following is engraved on the stone, Ryan Fitzgerald, 1988. Yeah. There's a cherry blossom design at the top of the grave. Even his grave is a puzzle. No one is safe from puzzles. It's like Professor Layton.
Ah.
This cherry blossom design was on the grave too. Can we look inside of it? Yeah. There's nothing really in here, but we can we can look at stuff. I'm just turning it to see if anything shows up. I don't think it does. Okay. The design changes when rotated. Oh. Oh, it's gonna spell something out. Hold on. There. Love.
Oh.
This pattern makes a word. So now... Oh no, we probably... Don't worry about that. Put it down and then press the letters to make love. L.
Oh.
I knew there was some mechanism to it. L-O... V-E. Bing, da 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 ding.
It opened. Dad, check it out. There's a picture inside. Look at his smile. He looks so happy.
I never would have guessed. Judd stole Sayoko's memories, and yet, what he cherished the most was the memory of his child.
So happy and alive. Oh. Green!
Dad?
Hello, Ashley.
Ryan!
And now, I guess because they've got control of the security system again,
You still remember me?
he's glitching out or something.
Of course I do.
When you and I met in the another room, I attempted to delete the memory data you have of me. But it seems I never gained full access to your hippocampus.
Well, of course, Ashley has super memory, remember?
What did you do to my dad?
I have suspended his consciousness. It is only temporary. He will not perish.
Well, that's good.
He is not required for our current discourse.
I think I finally understand, Ryan. You used the another through security cameras. It's how you made me see you.
That's correct. What you see right now is only in your mind. This image is temporarily ingrained in your memory. I am currently manipulating your perception.
You took advantage of Sophia in the same way. But I'm not like her. I won't let you do whatever you want.
Interesting. Sayoko said the same thing to Judd.
Your life's work is to complete the another. I will not allow you to squander your brilliance. Especially for something as foolish as family. I forbid it! Get back to work this instant! That's an order!
The another is more than your precious research. I will not allow myself to be used.
Your eyes look so much like Sayoko's did back then. Ashley, why are you here? I don't understand.
I thought coming here would help me figure everything out.
What do you mean by everything?
My mom came to this island 13 years ago. I thought if I could remember that moment, it would all fall into place. I would understand why she came to Lake Juliet. Why the memory of my mother knew about you. Why you appeared to me. And tried to revive her.
I see.
I want to know. I want to know the truth about you.
A drive for knowledge. I have always felt that too.
Don't go trying to relate to her now.
Why was I born? What is my purpose?
What are you talking about?
I've never encountered someone like you. Someone who wished to know me. I understand. I will tell you the truth.
He's so robotic. I mean, he's literally a collection of memories put together by a machine and then projected into her mind.
Here lies Ryan Fitzgerald. And because he existed, I now exist.
This is so sad, Ryan. Like this. So he doesn't see himself as the same Ryan, then.
Judd's son.
He sees himself as a completely different person. Which would explain the different surname.
The another's first ever test subject. Ryan lost his mother at a young age. This left a deep wound on his heart. He closed himself off, no longer allowing himself to feel. Judd wanted to heal that wound, thereby restoring his son's emotions. He attempted to do this with the another, which was still just a prototype at the time. However, the experiment failed. Ryan was left paralyzed and later died. Ryan's memories were extracted during that experiment. They were recorded to liquid memory and stored in a tank in JC Valley's basement storage. And that tank containing liquid memory is where I was born. The first human to notice was your mother.
There's no mistaking. The stored memory data is changing. The liquid memory is producing new episodic recollections on its own?
I don't know how it happened. Sayoko referred to me as a conscious life form, born from Ryan's memory data.
Born from memory data?
The first thing I remember is the feeling of swimming through a sea of memories. The human memory is truly a fascinating thing. It starts with sense, and then there is information, and beyond that, knowledge. Each memory has a different emotion. Longing, loneliness, fear, regret, happiness.
Insert Inside Out reference here.
I am proof that Ryan was alive. I read his memory and I learned. And I slowly grew.
My mom never told Judd about you?
She reported her findings, but Judd quickly dismissed them. He said that self-propagation of memory data is impossible. He was exactly the person Ryan's memory made him out to be. A genius scientist willing to do anything to further his research. Even sacrifice his own family. Self-righteous, refusing to hear anyone else's opinion. Unlike Sayoko, he never tried to understand me. Once she left, Judd would glance at the tank every so often. And then one day, he started talking to it. He said,
"I'll find a way to revive you, Ryan."
He continued developing the Another alone. He also started a new experiment. An experiment to overwrite memories using the Another. Judd began writing Ryan's memory data onto other subjects. It was his attempt to revive his son. Carrying out these experiments required him to create many copies of Ryan's data. He extracted his test subjects' memories and accumulated them all into liquid memory.
And that's where the overflow happened that polluted the lake.
Was his experiment successful?
It was not. It was impossible to complete the Another without Sayoko. The ability to overwrite memory never came to fruition. He abandoned its development and sealed up the lab housing the Another. And then, 6 years ago, a terrible storm tore through Lake Juliet.
Never mind.
JC Valley lost power and the building was destroyed. The tanks storing liquid memory were damaged. They leaked into the lake. This was liquid memory that contained not only Ryan's memories, but many others. It became one with the water. So in a way, it felt like this lake had become my brain. Over time, I was able to access JC Valley's network.
Okay, but how?
This, in turn, allowed me access to all sorts of information.
How did you access it, though? If you're in the lake water, how did you get into the security system?
That's when I learned of Sayoko's murder. I learned a lot from Judd's computer, including that it was Bill who killed Sayoko, and that whoever he was working for was connected to Judd.
What?
How could you? Why did you murder Sayoko?
From the very start, the Another project was conducted in secret. Sayoko and I were handpicked by the lab's head to carry the project forward. You were just a researcher, a useful tool. We started making real progress. But then Sayoko betrayed us. You two stole our research, hid it in your home. So I gave Sayoko one more chance that night. I told her to return the research and return to the fold.
I see. So if Mom knew all this, is that why she tried to protect the Another?
Ashley, it wasn't until I learned of Sayoko's death that I finally understood. The sorts of moments that can produce such strong emotions. I had never felt more. And yet, at that moment, all I felt.
I know I said I was going to end early, but I feel like we're very close to the end. So I may just like... We might start the next stream a little later than I first anticipated, but that's fine. That's fine. As long as I start the next stream before 1, we should be good. So I'll still have a little time to do what I need to do.
Was sadness. And all I wanted was to ask Judd, why did Sayoko have to die?
This is very interesting because, like I said in the original, Ryan's actually the one behind it all.
Did you ever meet Judd?
I did. He was in the process of developing the remote Another at the time. I infiltrated the system to gain access to him.
What are you?
Judd looked both surprised and confused when I appeared before him. He reached out to see if I was real, but he couldn't touch me. So he simply stared at me for a long while. And then I asked him, why did Sayoko have to die? He remained silent. He simply looked at me with an expression I couldn't interpret. So I asked him once more, why did Sayoko, the only person who knew me, have to die? He didn't answer my question. Instead, he muttered my name.
Ryan.
At last, he understood the nature of my existence. He looked at me with eyes that had grown old, and he trembled. What emotion do you suppose he was expressing?
Judd died, right? After learning about you?
Yes. Both Sayoko and Judd were gone. So no one else in the world knew of my existence. And yet, I continued to exist in this lake.
That sounds so lonely.
All this time, my mind was occupied with a single thought. Why do I exist? But I couldn't find an answer. After a while, I grew interested in the Another left behind by Sayoko and Judd. I wanted to complete it. I was the one Bill sent the Another's source code to.
He's like a lake monster on myth.
No way.
Using that data, I was able to complete the prototype Another.
But why?
It was simply a task to prove I exist. I didn't have a specific goal beyond that. Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley. He started investigating things no one had looked into before. Do you know why he came here? Did he tell you?
I didn't know at first, but I do now.
Oh, hey, look. Why did he come to JC Valley? No. Find the Raz. No, he find that after. 13 years ago, Mum came to Lake Juliet. I think it was this. He came to find out what she was doing here. Eh?
I need to find out why she was here. Because if I do, I think it will reveal the truth behind her death.
Okay, so I was right. The jingle just sounded
My dad
weird.
wanted to know why my mom came here. Ryan, we had no idea.
Okay, yeah, this is the ending sequence, similar to what we had in the original Another Code. Well, the remake of the original Another Code.
We didn't know her memory data was inside her pendant.
I see.
But how did you know? How did you know about the pendant?
I was monitoring Rex's computer. He kept a journal on it. He wrote about hiring your father. He wrote, "Should I tell Richard about Sayoko's pendant?" When Dr. Robbins came to JC Valley, he was still seeking the truth of what happened to Sayoko. He found the data that Bill had sent. That's when he started piecing together the secrets around the Another and the secret lab. He began looking into the lake pollution too. He was close to figuring out that the pollution was liquid memory. It was around then I started to feel cornered. After all, the substance polluting the lake is me. I don't have much time left. I've come to understand this. If the lake is purified, cleansing itself of the liquid memory.
Oh, that's why he was leaking. That's why more liquid memory was leaking out while we were there. He's trying to keep the lake polluted so that he can continue to exist.
I will disappear. In other words, I will die.
Oh no.
That's when Dr. Robbins invited you here. When you arrived at the campsite, you were wearing Sayoko's pendant. I wanted to see her.
He's getting downloaded.
Just one last time. That pendant contains memories of Sayoko, and I'm sure they remember me. That's why I tried to use the Another and you. Sayoko's daughter. I wanted to revive her. But the RAS was her way of preventing that.
She had a feeling that Ryan might try and do this.
She showed me the error of my ways. Using the Another to prove my existence was wrong. I know that now. That's it. That's everything. I wanted you to know. This is my truth.
Ryan? What's happening to you? Wait, are you trying to erase my memories of you?
You will forget me.
No, Ryan! That's... Ryan, look! Look at this!
Remember you.
Oh! That's why they changed the name. It's not the True Another System anymore. It's the Remember Another System. Probably. All this time I was thinking because the original was true another system, this must be like, oh, it's real another system. No, it's remember. Ah.
It's a message from my mom.
Maybe. Maybe it's even Ryan another system.
When you tried to write my mom's memories onto me, she told me something. She said a person can live forever as long as someone remembers them.
Sayoko.
Thank you, Ryan. Because you remember her, my mom lives on. And thanks to that, I got to see her.
Ashley, will you remember me? Even if I disappear.
Yes. I won't forget the person Mom discovered. I'll remember you forever.
Please, show me the Ras again. Thank you, Sayoko. I can finally be at peace. Ashley?
Dad, Ryan disappeared. He touched the Ras and now he's gone.
What?
07. I can't move my hand up that far, but 07.
He told me about Mom.
Best I can do is this.
Why he appeared to me.
What did he say? Tell me everything.
After that, Dad and I took the boat back to JC Valley. He took me to his lab and I took a nap on his cot. He and Rex had a long conversation. Dad was with me when I woke up. He told me it's time to go home. We didn't talk much on the walk back to the cottage. We didn't need to tell each other what we were thinking. We just knew.
He's seeing things too.
We were thinking about Mom.
Honestly, you too. I had a funny feeling after our phone call yesterday. I got worried, so I came to make sure everything was all right. Only to find you two were out all night?
Well, it's just that, so much happened, and...
For real, Jessica. It was a lot.
Well, go on.
It's all my fault. I got Ashley mixed up in a big mess.
Don't listen to him. It was my idea to go to that island. Dad kept me safe, Jessica.
And it's all thanks to Ashley that we learned about Sayoko.
At least you two are getting along. Huh? Aren't you glad you agreed to the trip?
Yeah, actually. I have so much to tell you, Jessica.
I can't wait to hear it all. When does the bus home arrive?
We still have a little time. I'm gonna go say bye to everyone.
Oh, one more thing. Can you return the key card to the guest house? I've already checked us out.
Sure thing.
Well, there weren't any extra charges, so it was quick.
Oh, would there have been extra charges if I bought a bunch of stuff from the guest house?
Maybe I should grab some sodas.
But there were drinks at the campsite.
Were there?
If I want a souvenir, I'll ask you to pick it up later. It'll give you a reason to come home.
I'm on it.
Alright. Let's go say goodbye to everyone, I guess. Hopefully it doesn't take much longer than 20 minutes. Because that's what I've got before my usual stream ending time. And that'll give me half an hour to
Stay safe, Ashley.
quickly go do some stuff and have lunch. Oh, not half an hour actually. Technically an hour. I'd prefer to start a bit earlier so that I have time to set everything up, but you know.
I'll be home on the weekends. I'll see you then.
Now the question is, do we control this part or is it just gonna... Because the original, it was just sort of like classic another code hallway. I'm a bit early for the bus. Be nice to see everyone once more before I go. Okay, so it looks like it's probably going to be classic another code hallway, and everyone's just going to be along the path. But before we go along the path, I want to go see Bob. Is Bob on the path? Or is Bob at his hut? I want to go see Bob. Bob is important. Oh, hey. Okay, so it's not just a straight path. That other people are going to be around the place.
Well, if it isn't Miss Ashley.
Hi, Bob. I'm on my way home.
Aw, what a shame. Safe travels. And don't be a stranger, you hear?
Oh, I'm definitely stopping by whenever I visit my dad.
Looking forward to it. Your friends will miss you, but the salmon rice burger will miss you even more.
I'll be dreaming of that burger.
And I'll make sure the tab goes to Doc
My
Robbins
dad.
it is.
So we never actually get to find out about the captain, huh? Interesting, because in the thing, on the wiki, it gives him an actual name. So I'm wondering where that name came from.
Hey, what's up?
I'm about to catch my bus home.
What? No way! I was looking forward to hanging out. I guess you'll just have to come back soon.
I definitely will.
Elizabeth said she's gonna come back to practice.
That's great.
I didn't think Tommy or I got through to her, but then, boom, mine changed. Don't suppose you had anything to do with that?
Nah, not really. I just cleared the air a little. And I think we may be friends now?
Friends with Miss Moody? Impressive. Which means I must be pretty impressive too, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Oh, we should go visit, what's-her-face? We should go visit, I don't remember her name, the old lady. I know I said we need to wrap things up, but, like, we gotta go see everyone, though. You can't just leave without seeing everyone. Charlotte, that was her name, I think. Charlotte Graham. Bunny! Charlotte, are you here?
Last time I was here...
Hold it right there.
Charlotte!
There we are.
Did you find Matthew?
Yeah. He remembered everything. He figured out where his dad is too, so he went to see him.
Is that so? I'm glad. It seems this meddlesome young lady was helpful after all.
Oh, harsh. Here I thought you might be about to thank me. You're sure in a good mood. Did something happen?
Huh? Oh, nothing major. I'm just going to have a visitor soon, is all.
Oh, who's coming?
I called my daughter, and she started crying on the phone, poor thing. She's visiting today. Honestly, shouldn't she have just told me before running off and eloping?
Aw, come on, Charlotte. Just be happy to see your daughter. You're about to meet your grandchild for the first time.
Did you say something, dear?
No, nothing. I'm heading home after this.
Oh, I see. My garden will be thankful for the reduced foot traffic.
Are you sure you aren't actually sad? Maybe even just a little?
Visit Lake Juliet again. Okay, Ashley?
I'll be back for sure, Charlotte. Take care.
Well, that was nice. Alright, back on the main path. Let's hurry. 15 minutes before my usual stream end time. I should not have played this today. I should have played this during my time off. But I didn't have anything else I wanted to do today. I figured, oh yeah, I'll just play a bit of another code. We can probably finish it over 2 days. But then we were so close to the end that it's like... I didn't really... There was not really a good spot to like split it into. So that does mean I'll have to figure out what I'm going to stream tomorrow morning.
Hi, Ashley. Are you heading home?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
Whoops, finished the game.
No, I should be thanking you.
I've got my work cut out for me. First, we need to seal up the files on the Another and clean the lake.
And of course, we'll compensate the community for the pollution. I imagine there's more paperwork than research on the horizon.
Sounds tough.
All in a day's work for a director. One more thing. I'm sorry to keep your father here. We'll need him to help rebuild JC Valley.
I get it. I'll cheer him on while he does what he does best. I'm sure that's what Mom would have wanted. Just take care of him, okay?
Thank you, Ashley. Oh, and I hear you and Elizabeth have started getting along. Thanks for that, too. It's too bad she isn't here to say goodbye. I wonder where she is. I think Janet's hanging out at Bob's place, but... Well, at any rate...
Okay, so that
Come and visit anytime.
That was our clue to go see Bob, I guess.
I'll be back, for sure.
Oh, there's Dan. Been a while since we've seen him.
Hey there, Ashley.
Hi, Dan.
You've always got a cheerful greeting for me.
I'm just about to head home.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry I couldn't track down your bag.
Oh, I should have told you. I actually found it.
Did you know? Well, that's good news.
By the way, about that runaway?
You mean Matthew? Oh, that's all taken care of. His uncle got in touch with me. Sounds like Matthew made it to his dad safe and sound.
That's great news.
Your efforts really helped save him, Ashley. Thank you.
Oh, jeez. I don't know.
Aw, jeez.
You know, there's something I'd like you to consider. Have you ever thought about becoming a forest ranger? You're a natural protector.
What? I'll give it some thought later, okay?
Bag was only in a secret lab under the lake. I mean, it's not exactly a secret. It's just, you know, only, like, certain staff are allowed in. Also, the sun is up and it has stopped raining. I can turn my lights off. I had to have them on this morning because it was raining real hard and there was, like, no light in here.
I'll be waiting to hear back.
See you later.
Anyone down at the mermaid statue? Nope. Oh, it's Gina.
Hey, Gina.
Oh, Ashley. I was out for my first stroll in a while, hoping I'd run into you before you headed home.
Oh, look, her bandage is gone.
The director told me about the remote another.
Yeah. Crazy, huh?
So much has happened. You must be exhausted.
Nah, I'm fine. But what about you? Are your injuries all right?
Oh, that was nothing major. I'm stronger than I look, you know?
I had a feeling. Thanks, Gina. I was able to hang on because you were there with me.
Come hang out again soon, okay? I'll be here enjoying the view. And working with the director and Dr. Robbins, of course. We're going to continue our research in ways that will really help people.
Take care of my dad for me.
Leave him to me.
I'll see you next time. Tell Ian I said bye too.
Oh, so no Ian here?
You got it. Take care, Ashley.
So we're not gonna see Peter Griffin before we leave? That's a shame. Oh, guest house is this way. I'm guessing there's probably not going to be anyone over at the area where we found Matthew the first time, so I'm not going to go there. We've wasted enough time as it is. We need to hurry. There's Elizabeth.
Going somewhere, Ashley? Yeah, the bus stop. I'm heading home.
Already? That's too bad. I heard things got crazy at JC Valley. My dad told me about it.
Yeah, things got a little crazy.
Little, in quotation marks.
I heard about Sophia, too. It was hard for Dad to talk about, but he told me everything.
I'm glad you talked with him.
How are things with your dad?
Better. I mean, there's still a lot I don't get, but better.
Dad's right. One other thing. I'm sorry for being so rude to Matthew. I didn't know the truth, and I said some pretty mean things.
If it's bothering you, why don't you send him a message?
Because she doesn't have his phone number?
I'm sure Dan has his contact info.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, good idea. Honesty is the way to go, right?
Yeah. And text me while you're at it.
Oh, please. As if I'd ever do that. What? I'll just have to see you at the band contest.
I guess you're right.
I have a song that only I can sing.
I can't wait.
Then I'll see you there.
What was that pause?
You bet.
It's not going to be any... Surely this... I gotta check. It'll be quick. Well, okay, never mind. Cool beans. Okay, now I gotta go back and check. Because if there's no one there, it'll tell me, right? I gotta know, just to make sure. Is this... Yes, this one.
Oops.
Okay, cool. We only have to worry about going along the path to the bus stop. Phew. So we'll probably see Matthew at the bus stop itself, I'm guessing. I wonder if he'll meet his dad too. Because, like, his dad just... Oh, has it started raining again? Man, I gotta go out. I gotta go out and pick some stuff up so I can, like, change over a coin to do my laundry next week. I try to do it every 2 weeks. Because if I can leave it for 3, but then I'm running out of clothes. Well, not clothes exactly, more like underwear. So I'd rather do it every 2 weeks. But to do that, I need to change over some coins so that I can use the heckin' coin-operated washing machine at my apartment building. It's the only part of living here that I don't like.
No slacking off today, right?
Hey now, no one works harder than me.
That's your line, huh?
Your dad already checked out. Now I just need the keycard.
Here you go.
Seems like you had a pretty eventful vacation.
Vacation. It was 1 day. Does 1 day count as a vacation?
Not wrong. But I think it'll be a good memory.
Glad to hear it. At the end of the day, I really like this place. I'm glad what went down didn't ruin it for you.
You're not so bad, Tommy.
Not so bad.
Just figuring that out. Well, once you return the keycard, you won't be able to get back in. Have you said all your goodbyes?
Yep.
Yep.
Probably.
All done.
Too late now.
Officially checked out.
Thanks for everything.
No worries.
Keycard returned to Tommy. Alright, off we go.
Ashley!
Oh.
Keep on rocking.
With the weakest thumbs up ever.
I'll see you at the band contest.
See you there.
Everyone's got the weak... They couldn't animate the thumb to go just a little further out. Come on. To the bus stop. We're probably gonna make it to the end in time, but like... then there'll be the credits. And I have to stay there, because like... what if there's a post-credits scene? No Matthew? I don't see a Matthew here.
Ashley,
The bus will be here any minute.
if I may.
Did you forget anything, Ashley? Well, I mean, we can't... Hold on. I may have forgotten to talk to someone. Just make sure to get back here before the bus gets here. Blah, blah, blah. I just... Because, like, when you hand in the key card, you can't get back. So, like, why... Okay, there's no one here. I don't know... Oh, well. If there is, like, a Matthew scene somewhere that I missed,
If I may.
I can reload a save and go look at it. I'm ready. Just in time. So if I maybe start like 15 minutes before the first debut stream. And then I reckon I'll still make it in time. Do kind of wish I wasn't cutting it this close though. I hate cutting things close. So yeah, no meeting with Matthew ending scene, but we do have a remembering Matthew ending scene. Where'd her bag go? Really, really close.
The day before my 14th birthday started off pretty bad. But on that day, I reunited with my dad.
That rhymed.
This became a memory I'll never forget. 2 years passed. I turned 16. I went to see Dad and the trip started off pretty bad. So much happened in just a single day. But it became another precious memory. I finally understand who my mom really was. I'll keep those 2 days close to my heart. Behind the door to my memories. With Mom. Forever.
There it is. Another code. Recollection. Oh, it's like the loading screen. Hold on. Princess is just here. I don't want to speak over this. This is a song. Oh, that's where the name comes from. Cliff Fox. He gets an official name, but it's only in the credits. So are they actually brothers? And I just misinterpreted it? Maybe. Aww. Wait a second. That's Ashley's original Another Code R outfit. That is a... Aww. That caught me off guard. I know it's just like, oh, she has a red tank top on now, but like, it's different. Oh, hey, Ian's back to being Mr. Secret Agent again. D. I'm gonna have to learn this song. I mean, it's only fitting, right? This series is so important to me. And now that there's a song with vocals associated with it, I have to learn this song. I just do. And then the regular staff credits. Based on the works of the Another Code series. Oh, they're doing this thing, are they? Where, like... I'm guessing what happened there is, like, instead of putting the credits for the original game in as well, they're just like, oh yeah, look at these are the people who worked on the remake, and also, it was based on the original game. Not exactly fond of that, but okay. I mean, I guess this is like a completely redone from the ground up, so it makes sense that they're like, yeah, we're not going to re-put everything in here. So, I think in the end, the Another Code section, I feel like it shuffles things around a bit, but for the most part, it tells the story of the original pretty well. The second, it starts off similar to how the first Another Code... Wait, wake up. Similar to how the remake of the first Another Code did. With, like, it being similar but shuffled around a little. But then as it goes on, it develops into a completely different thing. I think if I hadn't played the original, I would probably look at this much more favorably. I did still very much enjoy this, and I do like it, and I am very happy that it got made. I just find it a bit strange that they were, like, billing this as like, oh, the original game that never released in North America, it's here. You can now play it in this collection. But it's not the original game. It is completely different. So... The original definitely does still have value on its own. This isn't like an outright like, oh, you don't need to play the original, that you can just play this one instead. The original tells a different story in the end of it all. But I do like that they did lean more into the whole memory aspect, I guess. Because, like, the original Another Code, it did sort of deal with memories. Like I mentioned, like Ryan's memories were erased and whatnot. And of course, Ashley remembered stuff. But I feel like this dealt with the whole, like, the research side of it a lot more. And I do like that. It's just, you know, it's very much not a remake. That's the best way I can say it. It is a good game on its own, but it's not a remake. It is, at best, a reimagining. Hey, Arc System works. Because a bunch of the... For those who don't know, the original developers of Another Code, Sing Limited, they went bankrupt. but a bunch of the former staff from Sing Limited, they got together and formed their own team at Arc System Works. So that's why Arc is involved in this. Or Arcsys. Oh, there's over the guitar. Nice. The end. Just a little bankruptcy. They tried to make like a sort of a spiritual successor in the past, but it never took off. And there it is. Another code, Recollection. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will put that in sleep mode, and we'll go back over here. Because I've given my thoughts. I may have more to say on Twitter later on, but we've finished the game. I've given my thoughts, and now I need to quickly run off and do some stuff. But we will be back. We will be back at about maybe... about half an hour, 40 minutes-ish. And we will be doing a watch-along of the first 2 debuts of Hollow Justice. Because I know that some people are just like, hey, Corporation bad, indie good. But like, I still like Hololive, okay? I have a shelf of Hololive plushies behind me. Anyway, even though I am going to be streaming again very soon, I do still want to end off with a raid, which I'm guessing... Is she still alive? She is. We'll be raiding Miko again. Because when do I raid people besides Miko? Good question. Miko and Graham are currently playing the new Elden Ring DLC. I won't be sticking around for very long because, you know, I've got to do stuff and I've got to prepare for the next stream. But make sure to go send some love over to Miko. Thank you for the stream. No worries, Raccoon. Thank you for tuning in. You've been around for, like, most of the Another Code playthrough. But now that I've finished Another Code, I gotta figure out what game I'm gonna play next. Maybe I'll just play Ace Attorney, because I did want to finish Ace Attorney, like, before Investigations comes out. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. For now, thanks for watching. Otsukame. Bye-bye. And scene.